Hi, Karen here. Here is the second part of the witch saga that I started last week. So last week I revealed the 4 smoke detectors that should never be bought. And this week I am going to be giving you hundreds of items that have safety alerts attached to them. These are items that actually endanger lives and should never be bought. The items that I have discovered safety alerts attached to are fridge freezers, baby and child car seats, tumble dryers, and carbon monoxide detectors. I'm also going to have to do a bit of naming and shaming because, unbelievably, these items, some of which have been safety alerted for years, are still being sold by some reputable stores that you and I go to regularly.
Welcome to Witch, the consumer champion.
Thinking that public safety might be a bit more important than the money involved and only having that safety information available for members, why doesn't Witch make that publicly available for free?
But we don't put the actual, if it's a don't buy, because that's our members only. If we did find that something was a severe, significant risk, unfortunately we would not put the actual score, unless you are a member, you would only be able to do that.
What I'm asking is for the smoke detector ones not to buy,
Okay.
and add to that the refrigerator not to buy. That's it. All the rest of your stuff and your hundreds and thousands of products of that, totally keep that. Totally, that's fine. Members only. My problem is that you actually have information that could save lives. If you are holding yourselves out to be a consumer group, this is something that should be done. There has to be a time where there's some sort of corporate integrity, where you take a stand and say, we want to help save lives.
We do fight for consumers. The money that we make, none of it is profit, it all goes straight back into fighting for the rights of consumers. Our system is also set up that we can't give some best buys and some not best buys and show them. And our system is not actually as intelligent as most websites. We are a company that's been around for multiple years, and our technology side hasn't quite caught up to the modern ways. Basically,
So please don't say you don't have the technology, because you do have the technology.
as I said earlier, we're not connected to any government or anything like
I
this.
totally understand that.
We give that advice for free because we don't take funding from anything other than our membership. All of the money goes straight back into all of these causes. Then we do look into every single one of those issues.
Can I give you my email address?
Can't email back everybody, unfortunately.
Okay. Not particularly helpful, and I don't think it's going to change. notice that there's one particular brand that keeps making these dangerous appliances and keeps selling them to retailers who then keep selling them on to you, don't give them your money, because otherwise this is supporting a dangerous situation. There is no doubt that the manufacturers of these appliances know perfectly well that Which has given them a 0 rating and that they are on safety alert. Therefore, you as a consumer can do something about it. You spend your money elsewhere. Who are the companies then that are selling these dangerous items? Well, individual manufacturers still have several of them on their webpage, so the Hotpoint people, the Indeset people. But these are the ones that I'm really disappointed in. I found all of the IKEA appliances still for sale online at IKEA, which was really disappointing. But the biggest disappointment for me was John Lewis. It is not an exhaustive list, but these are the ones that I think I might be contacting to see what they're going to do about it. And lastly, if you want to join me on this bit of a crusade to try to get Which to change their policy and reveal these safety alerted items that they have tested, then simply send them a copy of my video to their customer service. You may not get a response, but if enough people do it, then possibly they would do something about it. And quite frankly, quite literally, that is all I actually care about. I just want Which to change their policy. I'm doing what I can to try to get them to do that, but it sure would help if you could help me. I also want to be really clear that I don't blame the woman at the other end of the phone that said these things to me. The reality is, she is just voicing company policy. The people I blame are the people much higher up within the organization that are dictating what the company policy must be and then filtering it down the ranks so that when somebody phones up customer service, this is what customers are told. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you doing it, and I really appreciate all the support and kind words that I get from you. You have no idea how great that makes me feel. Bye!